All right, listen up. This is a Code Ninja security advisory. This is not your regular update. We're going live because we have an active threat on the wire, and you need to know about it. So let's get straight to it. Right now, we are dealing with a publicly disclosed security flaw that requires your immediate attention. We are activating full disclosure protocols as we speak. The vulnerability we are tracking is CVE 2026-28195. The target? JetBrains TeamCity. And for anyone who doesn't know, that's a massive player in the software world, a critical tool that a lot of us rely on for our CI/CD pipelines. Okay, let's break down the threat profile. We are looking at a missing authorization flaw in JetBrains TeamCity. Now, here's the key takeaway, so listen close. If your instance is running any version before 2025.11.3, you are vulnerable. Full stop. So why are we broadcasting this? Our mission is simple, and it's twofold. One, we need to arm you with the intel to mitigate this threat right now. And two, we need to force the patch. We need to make sure this gets fixed and fast. All right, before we dive deeper, we're going to take a quick operational pause for a comms check. It is absolutely crucial that we establish a secure channel to keep this intelligence flowing. Here's the protocol. First, subscribe to this channel, and you need to enable all notifications. This is how you'll get real-time threat intel as it drops. Second, hit that like button. Think of it as a formal acknowledgement, an ACK, that you've received this transmission. And finally, I need you to comment with your status. Tell us if you're patched or if you're vulnerable. And let me be clear, this is not for engagement. This is so we can all gauge the blast radius of this thing. Okay, comms link established. Good. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. This is the mitigation protocol. We're going to dissect this vulnerability and give you a clear plan of attack. So, what are we dealing with at its core? Well, it's a classic case of missing authorization, or CWE 862. You know, it's like having a bouncer who just lets anybody into the VIP section without even looking at their ID. The application simply fails to ask, hey, are you allowed to do that, before letting someone access really sensitive functions. Now here's where it gets dangerous. The official CVSS score for this is a 4.3, which is rated as medium. I am telling you right now, that rating is dangerously misleading. Do not let that number lull you into a false sense of security. So why is a medium score so off base? Because this isn't just about one server getting popped. No, this is a gaping hole in your entire software supply chain. I want you to imagine an attacker with just low-level developer access being able to poison the well, to inject malicious code into your software before it ever gets shipped. That is the threat we are facing. Let's be very clear about the blast radius here. An attacker can compromise the integrity of your entire build process. They can manipulate the output, altering your software artifacts without anyone noticing. And the worst part, this compromised software then gets deployed downstream to your customers. And it only requires low-level developer access, and it happens completely silently. No user interaction needed. Okay, here are your remediation mandates. And listen, these are not suggestions, they are your action items. Number 1, upgrade all TeamCity instances to version 2025.11.3 or later. Do it immediately. 2, audit everything. Scour your build configurations and your logs for any unauthorized changes. You have to assume you might have been hit and hunt for those indicators. 3, enforce least privilege. Seriously, lock down who has developer access. And 4, segment your network. Use firewall rules to shield those admin interfaces from general access. And finally, a word on why we operate this way, on the code that we follow. Look, we do this because we believe that users need to know when they're at risk so they can protect their systems. A silent patch might fix the problem for some, but it leaves everyone else completely in the dark, vulnerable. We believe in arming the community with the intel it needs to defend itself. This disclosure is about forcing a fix, yes, but it's also about building a stronger, more resilient community. That's the briefing. Now get to work on remediation. Stay vigilant and stay secure.